friends, chew on this nugget. 1 Peter 2:2. Like newborn babies, long for the pure milk of the word, so that by it you may grow in respect to salvation. Like newborn babies, long, crave, desire the pure milk of the word. Long, crave, desire the pure milk of the word. The pure milk of the word, so that by it you may grow in respect to salvation. So that by it, that milk, that pure milk, you may grow in respect. You may grow in respect to salvation. You know, as newborn babies desire, long for, crave the pure milk of the word, so that you may grow, so that you may grow, so that you may grow in respect to salvation, so that you may grow. As like newborn babies, you must crave, long for, hunger, thirst, desire the pure spiritual milk, the pure milk of the word, the pure milk of the word, so that by it you may grow up, so that by it you may grow up in your salvation, so that by it the milk, you may grow up in your salvation. You may grow up in respect to salvation. You may grow thereby. You may grow thereby. You may grow up in respect to your salvation. You may grow up in your salvation. You may grow up into a fuller experience, if you will, so that you may grow up into a fuller experience. Like newborn babies, long for, desire, crave for the pure milk of the word. Crave for the pure milk of the word, so that by it you may grow up in respect to your salvation, so that you may grow up, so that you may grow into a fuller experience, so that you may grow up into a fuller experience, You know, the pure milk of the word, just as an infant that just has been given birth will be drawn to the milk of its mother. It will crave it. It will cry out for it. It will long for it. It will it will cry to its mother. It will crave. It will long. It will desire that milk. And it's that milk that nourishes that infant. It's that milk that enables that infant to begin to grow, to begin to be nourished. And the pure milk of God's word, the spiritual milk of God's word, is the very thing that God desires. It gives forth. He's known as the many-breasted one in the Old Testament. He's the one in which the infants will grow, will draw from and receive pure milk. It's a spiritual milk. It's the milk of the word. He wants the milk of the word to begin to nourish us, to begin to cause growth, to begin to cause us to be filled and strengthened, if you will, and encouraged, and begin to grow in our experience with Him. It's the pure milk of the word, so that by it you may grow in your salvation. God is desiring to be the very source of nourishment and growth in us, to stir us, to begin to fill us, to begin to increase nourishment, increase us, and stir up a spiritual growth, so that we can go from being an infant and grow in our salvation, and begin to grow into young men, into old men, and begin to move from the pure spiritual milk and to begin to eat something more solid, to gain teeth. It's through this spiritual milk that we begin to grow in our process, have a process of growth, and begin to be able to ingest or take more solid things that are not going to be milk, but will be solid. So this is the encouragement of God, as pure as newborn babies, pure newborn babies, crave, desire, long for the pure spiritual milk of the word. It's a delicious thing. Long for it, hunger for it, crave for it, drink it up, suck it up more and more every single day, until you will begin to gain some understanding and begin to grow teeth, if you will. And that teeth is understanding, which will begin to allow you to take something more solid and break it down. Friends, chew on this nugget.